Swerve Strickland versus Adam Page from AEW Dynamite from this past week to determine who will face Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship. So they had a match. They had a match. Swerve is over, as we all know. He is over big time, and the fans were just chanting, "Swerve, Swerve, Swerve." At this point, the, at this point, Swerve should turn into a babyface. Just switch him babyface at this point, because why not? Why not? He's over big time. He's done some evil things in the past. He broke into Adam Page's house. He was talking to Adam Page's baby, or and saying creepy things to him. At this point, it doesn't matter what this guy does. Just turn him, into a baby face. Switch him right now. It's just time. So the start of this match, the guys were filling each other out. Swerve was not Swerve at one point. Swerve was trying to put Adam Page in a submission. It seemed like he had a hard time struggling with that. And then Adam Page, he bit Swerve at the start of this match, or the first few minutes, and I'm like, that's not what a babyface does. So it's just like, I don't know. I felt like Swerve was the babyface in this match, and Adam Page was the bad guy. And then that spot from, I think Adam Page was going for a power bomb. I'm not really sure, but they were on the ropes, and Swerve, the way he landed, it looked like he really hurt himself, but he got back up after that. But that just was not a good spot. And then Adam Page went for the buckshot lariat. He missed. Swerve hit the buckshot lariat, and then he hit his finisher, and Adam Page still kicked out. And I must say, Swerve, when he hit the buckshot lariat, I think he did better than Adam Page. And then also there was a part in this match, or there was a point in this match where they were outside of the ring for well over 10 seconds, and Adam Page hit a DDT on the top of the barricade, and then he went to I think, at that point they were outside for over 10 seconds. And I guess what, like most of the AEW matches, the rules were relaxed. They had to be, like, nothing matters. And then they pulled out a table. Page hit his finisher twice. Swerve, there was a rope break, and then also Adam Page hit the what is that called? The dead eye on the apron, and I think at that point Swerve rolled out of the ring, I believe, and Prince Nana he was dancing to give Swerve energy to stop the 10 count. I thought that was funny. That was just really funny, to see Prince Nana dancing, and then Swerve somehow got the energy to get up, and then Swerve, I think, Swerve hit his finisher, the Swerve Stomp, and Page kicked out. There were so many finishers. I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 from each guy. I don't think I'm exaggerating. I think that was the case in this match. And it's like finishers, they don't protect finishers in AEW. You have to do 5 signatures in 8 finishers to win a match. It just seems like that at this point. And I'm not really a fan of that. Make finishers mean something. You know what I mean? So what does the next person who defeats Page or Swerve, what do they have to do? Like 20 finishers? Like, come on now, let's get it together. And then Swerve hit that did happen. This happened as well. Swerve hit Page with a dead eye through a table. And I'm like, this is crazy. And then Swerve missed the Swerve Stomp, and then he went for some kind of, I guess this is another finisher by Swerve, some kind of driver. I don't know the name of the move, and I like that move. And he was going for the pin, but the time expired. And then after the match, when they said it was announced that it was a draw, it was a 30-minute match, and I feel like the match was I thought it was too long of a match as well. They should have just made it 20 minutes, a 20-minute time limit, I should say. Swerve asked Adam Page for for 5 more minutes. And Swerve, Adam Page said no. And then after that, Adam Page was walking away, and he was like, "It's not fair," because whatever his name, Tony Schiavone announced that it's going to be a triple threat match with Adam Page, Swerve, and Samoa Joe for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship at their next pay-per-view Revolution. And it's weird to me because Swerve is, the bad guy. He's supposed to be the bad guy right now. And Adam Page was, he was complaining, saying, "Oh, he didn't beat me." But the bad guy asked you for 5 more minutes and you said no, being a good guy. And I'm not saying that everything, I'm not saying like everything has to be by the books, but I'm just saying that didn't make any sense to me. That it's some of the things that they do just does not make any sense to me. And I would just say with Swerve, this guy is a star. He just has that it factor about him. But I feel like with some of his matches, they just overdo it. They overdo it with the finishers. They don't like certain moves don't count. Now, me as a fan, we all know this is predetermined and all that kind of stuff. Make me believe. If you do a finisher and if you do a devastating move and then a person kicks out, and gets up after 10 or after 5 seconds, what was the point of doing the move? Make the moves mean something, and I think that's what's lacking in AEW. And yeah, they put on some really good matches in AEW, but if everyone is wrestling like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and you have to do 3 signatures and then 4 finishers to win a match, it doesn't mean anything. Then also the storytelling, the programs, they have to get better. They have to get better because anyone can put on a good match or anyone can do, like I said before, a bunch of moves. But get people intrigued, get people interested in these matches, in these stories. So I just hope that AEW can turn it around because for the last couple of months, they have been struggling big time. And I want AEW to do well, but they really need to get it together. At this point, they should look at WWE and see what they're doing. WWE sometimes there's more wrestling now compared to last year or 2 years ago, where SmackDown you probably have like 30 minutes of wrestling, and then everything else is storytelling and commercials. But the thing is, they need to get more or be more like WWE with the storytelling. Make us intrigued. Where are the stars? AEW needs more stars. They have to get it together. You can put on a 20-minute match, 30-minute match, but then after that, let me as a fan, I want to be invested, not in just the matches, but also the storytelling. So I'm hoping that AEW will get it together. Please let me know, what do you think? And also take care and have a good one.